am going to discuss about the apiculture. The first part about the classification and the bee species. We know about that, friends. The apiculture is the breeding honeybees for the production of the honey and beeswax using different artificial and scientific techniques. The name apiculture is due to the scientific name of the honeybees, that is apis. The bee culture or the apiculture is practiced throughout the world here. In India, it is practiced especially in the south as well as the north region, various provinces of India here. The two institutes, namely Khadi and the Village Industries Commission and Indian Council of Agriculture Research, that is ICAR, are making an effort to raise the industrial status of apiculture in India. That apiculture, which is very important in the agriculture field, which give the employment to the millions of people. Here, first of all, most toward the first part of the apiculture, that is classification and the bee species here. Today's discussion, which includes introduction, classification, habit and habitats, and different honeybee species here. Here, in case of the introduction, first of all, that apiculture is an important and dominant agro-based industry here. It means that totally depends or rely on the agriculture field. A non-competitive business with minimal recurring expenses, the farmers could keep earning for life. It means that the farmers could get from the apiculture the earning source here. About one third of our diet comes from the bee pollinated crops here. They are very efficient pollinator and therefore has ecological as well as the economic importance here. They visit diverse flowers of the plant species, foraging for nectar as well as the pollen grains here. It means that when they visit to different flowers, they collect the nectar as well as the pollen grains here. Bees play a vital role in making the plant fertilization when they visit to the flowers of different crops. Not only collect the nectar as well as pollen grains here, but during such times the fertilization process also started here, as well as which helps in the conservation of the biodiversity here. In case of the classification, first of all, the phylum Arthropoda. The phylum Arthropoda, it means that exoskeleton is present as well as the jointed appendages are present. Class Insecta, here the body which divided into head, thorax and abdomen, paired wings are present as well as three pairs of the legs are present. Subclass Pterygota, Ptera, it means that the wings are present here. Here one or two pairs of the wings are present. Division Endopterygota. Here life cycle stages consist of four stages, that is egg, larva, pupa and adult here. Order Hymenoptera. The membranous wings are present, forewings larger than the hind wings, as well as coupling or the interlocking apparatus is present here. Example, ants, bees, as well as the wasp here. Family Apidae. Here, social bees, example honeybees, as well as the damer bees which comes under the family Apidae. Genus Apis, and under the genus Apis, the four different species are present: dorsita, sirena, Floria, as well as the Mellifera here. Most toward the next, that is habit and habitat here. Honeybees are worldwide in distribution except the north as well as the south pole. They are highly organized social insects which living in the colonies here. It means that they maintain the social activities in a colony here. They are known for their art of manufacturing honey as well as the beeswax here. They are active throughout the year, but winter season they do little work and do not rear the brood here. They exhibit polymorphism and good division of the labor here. During the colony or social, they enjoy the life, that is social life. They maintain the polymorphism by the different castes in the form of the that worker bees, queen bees, as well as the drone bees here, as well as division of the labor also observed here. The worker communicates to the other workers by performing dances known as dance language of the honeybees here. The four different species just we focused here. The first is the Apis dorsita, also known as the rock bee. This is the Apis dorsita and the comb of the single comb of the Apis dorsita here. It is the largest honeybee, also known as the saranga. Many times it is known as the bombara also. It builds a single large open comb hang under thick tree branches, under caves also, as well as the rocks here. The comb is permanently covered with around 1 lakh of the worker bees here. The workers are very smart and active, which may pollinate around 1200 flowers daily to collect nectar as well as the pollens here. They produce around 27 to 36 kg of the honey per comb per year. It is very ferocious, that is aggressive in nature and stings severely, causing fever and many times which even cause death also. It is difficult to domesticate due to their ferocious nature. The next bee, that is Apis cerana indica, which also known as the Indian honeybee here. This is Apis cerana indica, and the multiple parallel combs arranged here in the dark places. It is also known as the Sateri or Satpura due to the parallelly arranged combs, that is around 7 to 8 combs are present. It is medium size and native of India. The hive consists of 7 parallel combs in the dark places such as cavities of the tree trunks, mud walls, and many times in especially the Himachal Pradesh, they domesticate or rare in the earthen pots also. It is popular for honey production and the crop pollination. They yield about 6 to 8 kg of honey per colony per year. The next bee, that is Apis floria, the little, this is the that image, and the whose comb single comb. It is small size bee species, builds a single small vertical comb in bushes, hedges, empty cases, etc. It is a docile, that is easily handled nature and a rare stinging behavior. They are good pollinators here. The honey yield is very poor, which has a low market value, about 0.5 to 1 kg per comb per year. The next species, that is European bee, that name is the Apis mellifera. This is the Apis mellifera, looks like to that of the Apis indica, and the box where it is rare, that name is the Langstroth hive. They are similar in habit to Indian bee. It is introduced in many parts of the world, including many provinces of India. It is the best species from the commercial point of view. It is easily domesticated. The pollination is very high. Each colony produces around 45 to 100 and 181 kg honey per colony per year. The next species, which is not a generic name, that is a Apis, but damer bees are present, that is Melipuna and tribuna bees here. This is the Melipuna bees and small comb, that is hive here. Two species of damer bees, that is the Melipuna and tribuna, occurs in our country. These bees are much smaller than the true honeybees here. They build irregular combs of wax and resinous substances in crevices and hollow tree trunks. They are important in pollination of various food crops here. It is easily domesticated, but the honey, which is very poor and which has no any market value, that honey yield about 100 grams per hive per year. The photographs which are taken here, and just I would like to acknowledge to that linkages here. Thanks once again. You can like, share or subscribe that link here. Thank you.